Holy shit. We're still going. Oh my goodness. Ah.
Dunban, have you seen Fiora?
I have. She said she was going out to get some air. I don't think she went far.
Thanks. I'll take a look.
Oh, yeah. You really think you're able to hide it?
Fiora, here you are.
Oh, Shulk.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. It's so peaceful. It's hard to believe that we defeated a horde of Tyrea just minutes ago.
Zanza wants to finish us all, so he can make the vision he's had come true. We're in the calm before the storm.
They'll be back, won't they? The Tyrea. To remove us all from this world.
I won't let that happen. Whatever the future holds, we can never give in. Not to Zanza. No, not even to our destiny.
I wonder why Alvis said what he did.
Which part?
Does this world belong to us or to Zanza? Why would he side with Zanza? Power? Or maybe he wants to live forever.
I am curious. He's obviously helping Shulk to some extent. My best guess would be something along the lines of he doesn't really care which one. He's just, creating the opportunity for something beyond just a predetermined set of events.
Knows. But I don't think his motives are that simple. I'm sure Alvis has some kind of plan. Otherwise, why would he speak to me in my dreams?
He spoke to you in your dreams?
That's another reason why I have to find Zanza. I have to find out why.
You and me both. I must fulfill Mayneth's wish. Shulk? You wanted to speak to me about something.
Oh, that's right. Lenada's looking for you. She wants to examine you. She's back at Junk's.
Oh.
This is Junk's.
Hey, can you go ahead? I'll go and see Lenada in a minute. I need a few minutes to myself.
Okay, no problem. Take your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, that secret's not gonna get kept.
What can I do? If I go to see Leonarda, she'll find out what's happening to my body. I need to come up with a good excuse. Oh, please, let me be with Shulk just a little bit longer.
Zanza is inside the Bionis. I just know it.
Dixon must be there as well.
Yes, and Alvis too.
That's all good, but how do we get to them? If they're inside the Bionis, we're gonna need to dig a pretty big hole.
How long that take? Ricky get old soon.
It just so happens I have the answer. On the Bionis chest is a massive hole that leads inside.
Convenient.
It's the wound made by Agil's final attack.
Then that means...
Yes. While the Allied force keeps the Tyrea busy, you can sneak inside that wound and take out Zanza.
We will take Junk's. Let my father know when you are ready to depart.
Yeah, time to knock some heads.
Ricky never lose. For Ricky family, Ricky win.
We must show this god our unyielding will to survive.
The suffering of my people will not be in vain. The crimes against our friends will not go unpunished.
Shulk!
Ready. We go to the Bionis chest. We will free our world from Zanza's curse.
No objection from me. Fantastic. Ah. I am so tired though. Okay, so much fucking happens this recording session. It still feels like something. There are things that are just completely not explained in the slightest. The colony thing being the biggest one in my head. Oh, okay. There's also the mention in the Alvis discussion. He obviously knows more than what he's letting on. There's the whole aspect of Zanza where his entire existence is it requires people like Shulk and everyone, like, he can't just use the Bionis' body as his vessel. Doesn't that sound weird? Just like as a concept? If he's really the soul of the Bionis? I know I mentioned before, maybe it's supposed to be symbolic of the whole idea of symbiotic relations between bacteria and the body and whatnot. That whole, like, metaphor that they've got going on. Maybe that's the idea. Oh my goodness. Then there's the mention of how this world was created for them to continue. It's a weird wording. On first impression, it sounds more like they developed this world into a way that they could continue on, that sort of thing. But it is a weird way to phrase that. You could have just said that more directly if that was the case. I need to step back and... I need to step back and take a break for today. I think I'm going to try to finish this today. Oh, can we travel places? Right, there's a whole Tefra Cave quest, so that probably, Oh, this is new. This was never available before, right? Yeah, there was nothing coming off this before. I feel like I would have seen that. Okay, okay. I think they finally added stuff to let us go to the other places. Okay. Okay. I will see you all next time. And again, I'm recording well ahead. I'm probably going to try to record to the end of the main game. And then I know there's a side story that they added to the definitive edition. I'll do that after, but I'm probably not going to do that immediately this weekend at the very least, so... I'll see you all next time, man. Drive safely, everyone. And hello, and welcome back to... what do we want to call it this time? Xenoblade Chronicles? Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles. It's still the same weekend that I was recording everything else. I really am trying to... intending to beat the game. Side quest that I'm going to do and all. Before moving on, and or before moving on from this weekend, basically. Just some things to note. I noticed this after I stopped the recording. Apparently Fiora... something happened at some point that caused the weapons I had on her to lose all the gems on them. And I only noticed that after I stopped the recording and went to set up equipment again. Which might explain some of the more difficult times I had in regards to the, Telethia, where I felt like I wasn't getting double tax nearly as much and such. You know, all that fun stuff. So, I'm also pretty sure I bought some. Yeah, stuff that's improvements on these that I can use. Yeah. Yeah. Either way, I guess that is where we are. So, outside of that, also something I noticed is, did they just like stop treating the Telethia as a major threat? Remember when the Telethia were just like this thing that like could read your movements, and even if you knew the future, they just adjust? And then suddenly they're just like grunts, basically. Now, they're strong grunts, but, you know, I'm just saying from that perspective. Another few things. So today, the actual day I'm recording this, episode 25, I believe, is going up. It hasn't gone up yet. This is like the morning of that going up. I was looking at that, and I noticed something from the discussions during that. There was a mention that Maynith described the Monado as the light of a life in everyone. So obviously, the thing is that the nature of the Monado is such a weird thing. There's multiple of them. You could develop your own. You sort of figure that it has to be something in the scale of... Like, I describe it as it seeming like an algorithm thing that can basically predict the future and whatnot. Perhaps it's something more along the lines, less so the actual life of everyone, but the reason it can operate as it does is like maybe it connects to the life, it like physically connects into your personal ether and whatnot that makes up your life, and that's how they describe ether and whatnot, something like that maybe. And that's why Shulk can actually use it himself, seemingly develop his own, that sort of thing. Maybe potentially anyone could to some extent. Maybe that's the idea, ultimately. I'm speaking in vague terms because the game's being vague about it. I'm just saying. Hopefully they explained it by the end, but man. Another thing I noted from just looking at that episode was there wasn't actually any sign of intelligent life on Bionis in the flashback to when the two groups were prospering. It was the Giants and the Hyentia. So, where did the Giants come from? We didn't see any sign of the Homs or Naupon being around. The Hyentia were self-described life forms designed in order to basically take care of various stuff. They might have just not mentioned it, but I wonder if the whole idea of bacteria and whatnot, maybe there was never an actual intention to buy Xanza in order to actually have intelligent life outside of the minions that he was going to use for stuff. I wonder. Well, either way, I figure this is about the time in the story where I need to back off and look at all the freaking quests around. See if there's anything that popped up, because it feels like going there might be a point of no return, going inside the Bionis and whatnot, so... Then again, I did note that some of the Colony 6 stuff required to go inside the Bionis, and this seems like the way to do that, so... I guess we'll see, but... You know what, I probably will at least be able to come back after I go inside. There will be a point of no return at some point. Like I said, there's gonna be like 20 different climaxes to this, right? We might not even be through half of the climaxes so far as I know. I figured there'd be some quests that pop up from the massive change in status quo, but maybe not. Or maybe they require higher affinity, I don't know. But then again, this place is open up, so let's do this. So maybe those go from the bottom? Well, that is an option, just not that much of an option from this direction now, is it? Okay, this definitely wasn't here before. I would have fucking seen this. Oh, level 90 shit. Oh no. Am I actually not supposed... Is this like some endgame, like, dungeon? Do I need to go and, like, level up in the next stage or something? Oh my goodness. I'm so fucked. Let's not go in here for now. I'll come back to it. This is also gotta be new. Yeah, also with the stuff that's way stronger than me. All sound-based, so let's just move through here very slowly. Nope. Run. Okay, crap. Apparently, a slight incline is enough to just destroy me. Huh. That's weird. Oh. Is that good enough? I guess we have a... good enough with those two. Yeah, I've been saving all the heart-to-hearts to just doing one big run. Before the point of no return, basically. I'm not gonna get all of them, but, you know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just keep running. I do gotta wonder what, like, the actual endgame levels are for, like, the final boss. Because there very well could be stuff out of here that's just straight up not, you know? Endgame levels. Okay, run. Fuck you, spiders! I feel okay, that's also not something I want to deal with at the moment. Run. Oh shit, I need to get behind that guy. Well, so much for this fucking quest. Should I just focus on dying? Because I think I've lost my chance to get anywhere. I can't just sneak it. Oh shit. No. Go away, level 90 somethings. No, go away.
Ricky get even stronger!
Feeding lair. Promising. That's not completely and utterly terrifying. Just as a premise. Path of Absolution. Okay, well, I'm not going to be doing that quest at the moment at the very least. Let's see. Yeah, that guy was... There's like a name monster standing right in front of it. $97, eh? Yeah, that's just cutting me off entirely. Might be able to get these though. Nope, never mind. Jump. Okay. I guess that was one way to land safely. Oh, that makes sense. Also, what is up with this light here? Is this supposed to mean something? How do I get up there, then? It's pretty obvious how this is laid out, but... Okay, yeah. Okay, that's definitely the intended... Fucking hell! This fucking level jump! I know it's this area, obviously, but it, like, gave me the quest! It told me to go into this area. Oh...
Feeling more powerful.
Bafalgar Tomb. What's up, Bafalgar?
What is it?
Oh, honestly, I've got some nerve leaving me out here all alone. Hey, you look like a bunch of capable and reliable people. Would you mind if I asked you to help me with my research? And then Ricky just does his twirl and falls over. Capable and reliable, you say? I guess we can do research. No objection there. Long ago, the race of giants built Bafalgar Tomb in this very spot. I always knew of its existence, but I could never reach it. Then the Bionis move, and you see, once sealed, and the one sealed path open. Oh, that's why. Okay. How could I pass up this golden opportunity to study it? So I had some Defense Force soldiers escort me, but they ran. Yeah, all those level 90 enemies. First, I need you to go to Villa Lake and get me the Starlight book. It's to describe how to open a hidden door in this room. Please hurry. Sure. That's a spirit. Okay. I guess I'll do that one instead, assuming it's not even more of a... Assuming it is not a more of a sure thing that I'm gonna die horribly. Oh, is it really there? Huh. Oh, this is a weird location for this. Sure. That was simple. There wasn't even any enemies in my way. So this is another one of those tombs, maybe? Maybe you'll get another one of those of the giants things.
What is it?
You did it! It's the Starlight book! Oh, yay! It was just randomly sitting somewhere. Ah, wow, this book is dusty. Let me take a look. Cool. Please be quiet. I'm trying to concentrate. I'm sorry.
What is it?
I finished reading it. Tell me more. Fiona, Ricky have problems too. We'll sit and talk later. We're no rush. You could always talk about Ricky's problems right now. Does it have to do with how many kids he has? An offering must be placed on this altar in order to open the door. The watering we need to make is a white spider heart. Now you already know there are many spiders in Tephra Cave. Well, when these ruins were built, the giants and the spiders were enemies. Shocking. Among both groups, the heart of the white spider was revered, and that's why we need to use that heart as an offering. Yucky, yuck, yuck. Ricky no want to eat that. We'll be eating it, so don't worry, you cute little thing. Ricky no cute little thing. Ricky big. Ricky have 11 little pun. Oh, he must be older than me. My apologies. Okay, so the white spider heart. When you find it, please place it on the altar. Well, hopefully I don't have to kill anything too big to do this. Okay. Let's see. Same idea. What do you want me to kill the game? I'll do it. Something right here. I don't remember there being... It was a level 90 something. Whatever was over there, though. Okay, well, maybe I can't do this at the moment. God damn it. Oh, that is definitely a named enemy, isn't it? Let's see. 97! Well then, another quest I just cannot do right now. Huh. Well, this is another hidden area. It's unrelated to all the big quests I've suddenly went and gotten, but, you know. Another one of these. Yeah, another heart-to-heart. Cool. Oh, we just have Telethia roaming the world now, too. Okay. Got it. It's just not the normal enemies anymore. You have a bunch of Telethia as well. Speaking of which... What is up with this? I don't remember this being here before. Huh. Well, that's... weird. Surprising. Also, I checked. We're after chapter 16. So, okay, I'm guessing that's the quest that I was recommended to go look for. Okay. I actually did not see that when I was just looking around, because I wasn't expecting one all the way out there. Da-da-da-da. Melancholy Tyrea. Found a collapsed high NT outside Colony 6. There must be a reason. She is on the lower levels. Sure. Interesting.
Who's this? Ain't she the one who attacked us in the capital?
You!
Oh!
Tyrea! What are you doing here? You're hurt.
Do not touch me, vile girl.
Watch it!
Are you really gonna be, like, bitching about pure bloodedness now?
Oh,
Tyrea, what happened?
is she dead?
No. It looks like she just passed out. Let's get her to the infirmary. Rhine!
Come on, why me?
Please.
I was told this is the only voiced side quest in the game.
Is she okay?
Her injuries aren't severe. When the Bionis awoke, the ether flow around the colony became unstable. Maybe that's why she lost consciousness.
No, that's not what I meant.
You mean, why didn't she become a Telethia?
Precisely.
For pure-blooded High Entia to become Telethia, the ether energy surrounding the Bionis has to be above a certain level. Luckily, the level of ether energy here is not as high as on the upper regions of Bionis. That may be what kept her safe. Or perhaps...
Perhaps what?
No. It's nothing.
Maybe she's half-blood?
Something about this makes me feel uneasy.
I know what you mean. We'll have to keep an eye on her recovery.
Maybe she's mixed.
Why does she hate you so much, Melia? You're both High Entia. Is being pure-blooded really that important?
Tyrea's birth mother is most likely my stepmother. You don't mean Umea?
Most likely?
Yes. I heard about it from Callian after I returned from the tomb. Mother was the leader of the Inquisitors, a secretive organization operating in the shadows of the Imperial household. The group plotted to maintain the Imperial bloodline through a clandestine ritual. A ritual where Tyrea was conceived.
And she was secretly raised as an Inquisitor assassin. Hold on a sec. Are you saying that Tyrea is Callian's half-sister?
That's right. Then isn't she in the same position as you? Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Tyrea! You're awake!
I had more right to the throne than she ever did. Were it not for the consort system that has so polluted the pride of our people, it would have been me, a pure-blooded High Entia, who would build the future of our people. But you... you are a hypocrite. Just like me. If we are honest, what is the difference? You too would take the lives of your own people to protect your bloodline. Melia, you too are nothing but an assassin.
Okay, I think you might be projecting a bit much.
You're wrong. I
don't buy that for a second.
Rhine!
Pride of your people? How about you're jealous of Melia?
Do you really think I would be jealous of her?
Yes.
Ain't ya? You're envious of her, right? Of how she lives her life. You just want everyone to feel sorry for you for being in the shadows all your life.
How dare you? No Hom speaks to me like that.
I'm saying that you'll never have a life like Melia's. You don't have the faintest idea why Melia's been fighting. Even if you'd been born in her place, the Emperor still would have chosen her as his successor. Succeeding the Imperial line ain't all about blood. It's about taking on the will to do whatever it takes for your land, for your people, when the time comes. That's what makes Melia different from you.
How dare you?
Both of you, stop this! This is no time for pointless bickering.
He's right. We survivors shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Right, time's up. I want the room cleared out.
Yeah, okay.
And you need to calm down and get some rest.
Ugh.
Rhine might not be speaking entirely for the Emperor, but he definitely has a better idea than she does.
Me? Envious? I only think of my people.
I don't know, that seems...
What is that?
dense ether, I bet. Well, so much for her. Oh well.
What's going on?
Look! Over there!
That's not good.
The colony!
Telethia!
Wow, we have shit.
Guys, she's gone.
Tyrea, you mean?
Could that Telethia be her?
No. At least, I'm fairly certain.
What?
There's no time now. We must pursue it.
Okay, sure, why not? Hopefully it's also not like a level 80,000. Hopefully it's not also like a level 900 million. Well, it looks like the colony's just fine. In reality. Oh, there's one of these here, too. Maybe these are like siphoning up the, like, excess ether? Maybe that's the idea. In order to stop it from being too dense in this area.
It must be Tyrea after all.
What do we do? Do we have to fight her?
There's no time to think about it. Ready yourselves.
Well, it's a Telethia. Wonder what happened there. Okay! Maybe. I'm not gonna bet on it, though.
Thank you. Lock on! You're a lifesaver. ECS! Mode B! No way. No way.
Yeah, this might be it.
Sorry, this isn't like me. No way.
It's not doing much to us either.
What? Fiora! Forget that. Thank you.
That might do a bit.
Sorry, this isn't like me. We're not getting anywhere. Gotta concentrate. Gotta focus. Yes! Enough! Put down! My brain is getting hotter. No way. Gotta hang in there. Just a little longer. Hey? Do it! I feel strong. We're not getting anywhere. Happy. Sorry, let's get out of here. My rifle's getting hotter. My strength is fading. Gone blurry.
Yeah, that didn't do what I was hoping. Yeah, I think I'm too far off level-wise for that at the moment. Oh my goodness! Why is it? It is right at the landmark. God damn it! Oh my goodness! Go away! Oh my! Oh shit! When did that happen? Oh, I did buy a few of these, didn't I? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Whoops.
This is not good.
The next one will hit. Oppose me and your destruction is inevitable.
I'm with that man!
I am in your
Gale Slash! Worldly Slash!
This is the Monado power!
Worldly!
Everyone, make a run for it!
Even when victory seems impossible, we march on.
Is this
So
such a
this
good
is the
idea?
legendary Monado.
We have to pull back. Worldly.
Summon copy.
Stay calm. Stay focused. Backslash.
Water. Source of all life.
Focus on this.
Saw another vision.
I'll sort it out.
Monado! Backslash. I am done there. Attack me.
So
if
this
you
is the
dare.
legendary Monado.
Split edge.
This is not good. What?
Our time is coming. Backslash. Worldly slash. At last, we move at the same pace.
Yeah, done that.
Saw another vision.
Got it. Leave it to me. Monado!
Take me lightly at your peril.
Millie, this is unexpected.
How is that possible?
Melia!
Everyone fails occasionally.
My thanks.
Backslash!
How can this be?
We can definitely do this!
Reflection! Manifest! Everyone, prepare for
I
it.
see it. Roger!
The time is
All
now.
systems go!
You saw another vision.
I'll sort it out.
Born in a world of strife.
Monado!
Against the
Shield up!
odds. We choose to fight. Blossom dance.
Slash!
Stay calm.
Backslash!
Stay focused. Gale slash.
How is that possible?
Melia! It's okay!
My thanks.
I see it.
You saw another vision.
Yeah, this is bad.
For
Monado!
my flesh and blood
Shield
be
up!
healed.
Slash! Gale slash!
Everyone, prepare for a chain attack.
Time to show our truth. Our time is coming.
What? Slash!
Reflection, manifest.
We can definitely do this!
How
I
can
see it.
How can this be?
Worldly slash.
What?
Stay calm. Stay focused.
Saw another vision.
I don't know if I can do it.
How is that possible?
Melia! It's okay!
My thanks.
Thanks.
Right heel! Gale slash! Slit edge!
Now, use a chain attack and finish this.
Agreed.
The time is now.
Begin. How is
I
that?
see it.
How can this be?
Melia!
You saw another vision.
I'll sort it out.
Worldly
Monado!
For my flesh and blood be healed.
slash. Born in the world of strife. Against the
Slit
odds.
edge!
We choose to fight.
This is not good.
Dance.
Backslash!
Everyone, prepare for a chain attack.
Roger! All systems go!
Gale slash.
Heel! Slash! Slit edge! I see it.
You saw another vision.
Got it! Leave it to me! Monado!
The next one will hit.
Melia! It's okay! Just don't lose your focus.
My thanks.
This is actually working. This is actually really, really working.
Surging torrent, strike off those.
Slit edge!
Our time is coming.
How is that possible?
Melia! It's okay! Just don't lose your focus.
My thanks.
I see it.
How can this be?
I don't know if it's luck or the system of warning that lets it so that he's just constantly has that up every time.
How is that possible?
Melia, don't worry about it. Just don't lose your focus.
My thanks.
It's not even using Battle Soul.
Hey. The time is now.
What?
Backslash.
Vision.
How can this be?
You saw another vision.
Yeah, this is bad. Monado! Born in the world.
Surging torrent, strike off those!
Against the odds.
So this is the legendary Monado.
To fight. Blossom dance. Gale slash.
What?
Worldly slay. The time has come. Prepare for a chain attack.
Agreed. Begin.
We can definitely do this.
Vision.
Impossible.
You saw another vision.
I'll sort it out.
What?
Monado! Gale slash.
This gift of healing!
Split edge.
How is that possible?
Melia, don't worry about it.
My thanks. How can this be?
Backslash.
Manifest!
Slash. Our time is come. Split edge. Gale slash.
The next one will hit.
Melia, don't worry about it.
Vision.
Impossible. Just don't lose your focus.
My thanks. This is not good.
Monado! Shield up!
Gift of healing! So this is the legendary Monado.
Gale slash.
How is that possible?
Melia, it's okay. Just don't lose your focus.
My thanks.
Stay calm. Stay focused.
What?
Worldly slash. Gale slash.
A vision.
Impossible.
You saw another vision.
I don't know if I can do it. Monado! Shield time is now. Born in the world of Split.
How is that possible?
Melia! Everyone fails occasionally. Don't let it get to you.
My thanks.
Blossom dance! Backslash!
Surging torrent, strike off those!
Steel slash! Split edge! Worldly slash! Stay calm. We can definitely do this.
For my sake.
Impossible.
Be healed! You saw another vision.
I don't know if I can do it. Monado! Gale slash! Shield up!
I mean you're dead.
Air slash! Backslash!
Surging torrent, strike off those! The next one will hit.
Melia! Everyone fails occasionally. Don't let it get to you.
My thanks.
What? Gale slash! Air slash! Split edge!
I see it.
Impossible.
You saw another vision.
Yeah, this is bad. Monado! Shield up! Stay focused.
So this is the legendary Monado. How is that possible?
Melia, it's okay.
My thanks. How can this be?
Split edge! This will leave a mark. Shaker edge! Worldlies!
And this is why I like Melia for battle management. Oh my goodness. You can never get the AI to keep 3 agility up at all time. You should just do something a little bit different and unique.
This is bad.
I was trying to do that with controlling Shulk before this.
Steel strike!
This is not good. This is not battle.
Now's perfect for a chain attack.
I am prepared.
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah. A good thing he's basically just using this. It makes the strategy
How can
really
this be?
straightforward.
I saw another vision.
I don't know if I can do it. Monado, shield us! I am Dunban. Attack me if you dare. Dunban, you're really shining. The time is now. This will leave a mark.
For my flesh and blood be healed.
Use a chain attack and finish this.
I am prepared.
I might be able to finish it with a chain attack, but I'm not betting on that.
How can this be?
I saw another vision.
I don't know if I can do it. Born in a world of strife.
There's no way Shulk...
Melia, it's okay.
My
Is there something coded into the game that makes him so that he has it every time? Maybe he's just like actually... He's missing. It's not like he's not missing quite a bit too.
And finish this. All right.
Even with the agility on.
I see it.
Is game like coded so that he always has it when you need to go warn? That might be it. That or he's good about getting it up because shield doesn't actually use that much, I believe.
What?
Monado, shield us. I am Dunban. Attack me
So
if
this
you
is the
dare.
legendary Monado.
You're really shining. Worldly slash. Split edge.
Now is the time to unleash a chain attack.
All right, do it. Steel strike. Dunban.
There we
You're
go.
awesome.
You're right.
That was a thing. That was a thing. That took a while, but we did it, technically.
Shulk, I must...
I know.
Stop!
Wait, what were you about to...
Tyrea! You're safe.
You do realize that Telethia is Umea.
Which one was
Umea?
Umea? I don't remember.
I was pursuing Umea. Even though she knew it was her fate to transform, she remained faithful to the Bionis.
But why? Didn't she feel betrayed?
Everyone has their own beliefs, and what they believe is their own choice.
So, wait, is that the woman that was, like, part of the trinity between Alvis Dixon and one of the High Entia? Is that her?
Umea adhered to her path. I pursued her so that I could fulfill her final wish.
Her final wish.
Umea was imprisoned within the Tower of Investigation. She told me that after she transformed into a Telethia, I was to destroy her as quickly as possible. She wished to sacrifice herself to the Bionis. At least, that is what I believed at first. But I now understand Umea's true desire. That is why I must...
This is my responsibility.
Melia, why?
Father entrusted me with the Empire and its people. What I believe in is the will of those struggling to survive. I have to fight if I am to convey this to the next generation. Besides, Umea is your birth mother. There is no need for you to carry out such an unpleasant task.
Is the same not true of you? You may not be of her blood, but you still think of her as your...
This is a duty that my father and brother conferred upon me.
Melia.
Dissipating into... Okay. Not sure exactly.
Tyrea, I believe you and I are alike.
Alike? Never, vile girl.
Right back to that shtick, okay.
My gratitude for assisting Umea. I mean, Mother.
Oh, can they fly? Okay.
Tyrea,
I feel like someone... multiple people might have mentioned something in regards to that, but I haven't really thought about that in quite some time.
Well, there she goes.
Is she going to be okay on her own?
She'll be all right. We and Tyrea share the same goal. Our paths are sure to meet again.
Yeah, you're right. Melia, what did you mean just now? When you said you and Tyrea are alike?
Tyrea must be half Homs, just like me.
What? But the wings on her head?
Not all half-blooded high-end-tier have small wings, only the majority. Some are indistinguishable from pure-blooded high-end-tier. Dominant and recessive inheritance. I've studied this.
So that's why.
Melia, do you think Umea knew this would happen?
Perhaps. Actually, she had to have known. At least, that's what I believe.
That does mean the Emperor isn't her father then, right?
She was her mother after all. She must have been aware.
Yes.
Interesting. I've no objection to that. I believe I was told that it would clarify stuff that I see later on, but I'm not sure what that's supposed to be at least, so I guess we'll see. Unbeatable 4. What does that even do? What does unbeatable technically do? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so apparently it's basically like a I win sort of gem, where based on the percentage chance, it gives you a chance of being revived at 1 HP every time you're about to be incapacitated. It sounds like this ability can reoccur without a probability penalty when the character is at 1 HP. So it sounds like just every time they're about to be incapacitated, they might just like spring back up to life. Are they being... So they stay at 1 HP, so they don't lose any of the stuff they had when they were up either. I mean, that does sound good. Is it better than Topple Plus and Art Stealth, though? Probably between all that. It's probably upside. It's not like I can put Art Stealth on this other stuff, though. Oh well. Nopon Sage. Oh, I remember this vaguely. Was you summoned me up with this scrumptious-looking offering? You wish to win my approval, me granted my treasure. You say more coherently than most any Nopon I've ever talked to. What's that you say? You're here for something, someone else? So Papiki wishes his stomach. That which he can't, the bitter kiwi. The solution simple. Understanding his thinking is not. Grant Papiki's wish to stomach bitter kiwi. His wish has been granted. Return to Papiki. Got it. Hey, try doing it. It's delicious. It worked for some reason. For some reason. Cool, I guess. I have no idea.
Hello?
Oh dear, so Migaka has noticed Kofuko has been making a drink using water under the altar. Oh, you know what? This might have come up at some point. Yeah, this isn't even interesting. Oh, something's happening. Really sweet. Me not like Jolliade. Everything's spinning round. Oh, is it just... sickly, noxious sweetness makes me feel bad inside. It was a mistake not to use rare and delicious ingredients. Drinking too much Jolliade made everyone feel silly dizzy. So it's like alcohol. If Kofuko gets it wrong, then Migaka will never let him forget. Will friends go find ingredients for Kofuko? Either one is fine. Walnut grapes are easy to find. Bitter kiwi grows in Magna, but it's a very rare delicacy. I don't have enough of either. Fantastic. Is this not related to...
Hello?
Huh.
Hello?
Why are you still marked on mine even though I don't have enough stuff? Strange friends, you know what a mixer is. It's a very handy hom-hom device. I want to get one made for me. Suck Tom-Tom's good with machines. Okay. Sure. It's a mixer. I did something with a mixer at some point. Good, everything worked out. Woo. That's a hell of a fall. And you can sort of see the ether on all the water too. Yeah, this is going smoothly. Not fight that. I just said let's not fight it, and I was specifically going slowly for that sake. Oh. So I did do some stuff here previously involving fixing some of these windmills and whatever they technically are in regards to ether, how they work. They weren't all that interesting in this by themselves, but there is a quest here now. There's no boy called Teelan anywhere. No one knows where he is. I'd been asking people until our communications went down. Just a little boy. I can't stop worrying about him. He must be still in Alchemont. But there's no way I can go there. Oh, is that basically just like another place to go fight people now? Little boy gone missing. That really bad. We have to find him quick. Little boy must be really hungry. Ricky, no like being hungry. Spoken like a true father. Exactly, he hasn't eaten for a long time now. I need to find him as quickly as possible. Can you help him? If I can, sure. Yeah, I imagine it's dangerous there now. Oh, you have more. I have a very big problem. Talia's gone to Sadoral. Whatever that is. Whatever any of those are. Ricky, what are you thinking of? Oh, whatever. Okay, so someone went somewhere. Tried to stop Talia, but Talia didn't listen and went off to Satora all alone. Talia could be in grave danger. Go and help her. Defeat Dogmatic Gogol near the place of judgment in Satoral March. Oh, the march. Okay. Okay. Dogmatic Gogol. Okay. I can certainly try. Okay, finally they're up to the max. Okay. I've been trying to get Ricky and Fiora up to the max for a while now. Now I can actually change out Ricky for someone else. I guess Dunban. Because I want to play as Fiora, so there's a few that I can get up with her. I can get Charlotte a green, that'll do a heart-to-heart. I want to get Dunban up to... I think the only thing for Dunban, unfortunately, is... No, not that. Between him and Fiora, I think there's just one... Okay, there is one for this level. I believe there is also one for the max. Probably. It would make sense, given, you know, who they are. So that wouldn't be horrible to get brother and sister up to max, so we can have that. What the? I literally just went to the landmark. Is that Coco guarding the statue? Never expected it to be guarded. It appears that I cannot proceed with my research. Sorry, North. Sorry, Ruthen. Okay. Seems like a safe bet. But that will end poorly. Despartic Arsene. What is this thing just wandering around for? Oh my goodness. Run away from that. Small and hides with all the, like, low-level monsters. Oh, it's only level 35? And here was me, expecting like a level 80, 90 thing. Fine. You wanna do this? We can do this.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quick.
Make this easy peasy.
Now we're working people, I can do it. I know I yay. We
Easy
win.
peasy.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Yeah, that
Okay,
obviously
let's
is
get
not a quest that's actually unlocked as part of this. Okay. Yeah. Good luck. I was expecting something more like that. Considering the whole, you know, like... I remember there being some really strong shit here that I was running away from. Oh, turn at the last minute, damn it.